Welcome to the Gluten Free Kid, a channel where I share my experiences about being gluten-free in a gluten-filled world. I'll share food recommendations, restaurant and product reviews, and general information about living a gluten-free life, so all gluten-free kids have a resource to help them along the way. Get ready, you're entering a gluten-free zone. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the Gluten Free Kid. But before I talk about anything about my channel, I want to share a little bit about me. I'm in 5th grade and 11 years old. I like reading, playing video games, and wrestling with my little brother in my bouncy house, even though sometimes it really doesn't go well at all. Like if I hurt him, it's me who's the one that gets in trouble, but if he hurts me, it's me that's the one that gets in trouble. And that happens because he's the little kid, so he gets to get away with all this stuff. And I also like watching my favorite YouTuber, Mr. A Game. If you love Nintendo games and stuff like that on a family-free, clean channel, you should definitely go to him. He's really good. The way I became gluten-free is about 2 years ago. I started getting these horrible rashes, and I started getting all sick, and I started getting angry and sad for no reason. So my parents came to the conclusion that I had a gluten allergy. So then I had to go through all this testing to make sure I actually was, and I am, sadly, gluten-free. I made this channel so I can help all of you gluten-free kids to help you along your long, winding road of avoiding gluten, because it's hard. It might seem hard at first, though. It's actually not that hard once you get used to it. It's hard at first, but if you listen to some of my suggestions and if you stay away from gluten, start shifting your diet, then you'll be A-okay. So now that I've been gluten-free for a few years, I've learned all the good gluten-free foods, and I can give those recommendations to you guys to show you which gluten-free foods are good and which ones are not so much. I wish a channel like this was around when I first started eating gluten, because then I'd be able to see all the gluten-free foods for myself and not try them and learn which ones are bad the hard way. But one good thing about being gluten-free is that there's plenty of new things to try. Ever since I've been gluten-free, there hasn't been many changes in my diet, and most of the foods that I eat that are gluten-free are both healthy and they taste good. So before I go, I want to give everybody my first food recommendation. But just so you know, it might not be gluten-free where you are. It might have a different ingredient. So just in case, you always have to check. But Mochi balls, Mochi balls from Wegmans are my first recommendation. So let's just open these up. Yeah. These are 2 out of 2 stars, or otherwise 10 out of 10. What flavor! The one that I'm eating right now is mint chocolate chip flavored, my favorite flavor. And the reason I like it is because it's like if you've ever, before you're gluten-free, if you've ever had a dumpling, it's like the outer layer is has the texture of a dumpling, but then the inner layer is basically just ice cream. So that's why it tastes good. If you live where there's any Mimo mochi balls, I recommend eating any one of the flavors because they're all good, except for the treacherous green tea. That is the literal most disgusting poison you'll ever eat. Don't eat it. I learned that the hard way. Well, there's my review on the mochi balls, the greatest dessert in the entire world. I'm going to be posting videos every 1 to 2 weeks, or a week or so. So check back and make sure you like and subscribe. If you guys want me to try out any gluten-free foods, just leave a comment below so then I can try out all your suggestions to see if they're good or not. Remember, stay gluten-free. Please like and subscribe. The gluten free kid, the gluten free kid.